Wrestling fans, what's going on, man? It's Black Couch Booking here with a brand new video. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe, and share the video with your friends. And if you're old to the channel, you already know the vibes, man. Welcome back, Couch Crew. Today, I got a special video for y'all, a video that was highly requested. Everyone wanted me to talk about Zoey Stark, and I will talk about Zoey Stark. I'm a little under the weather. Please bear with me. I might need to take some breathing breaks in between. I'm really down bad, but I said I was going to drop this content for y'all. I'm a man of my word. And, you know, I just want to make good content for my people. So I got my Kylo Ren tee. Kylo Ren, my favorite Star Wars character. That's good. That's good. So, Zoey Stark. Let me get a little backstory about Zoey Stark. So, Zoey Stark is 31 years old, 5'8", been in-ring experience is about 12 years. And I think she's been with WWE since maybe 2021. The most noteworthy thing that she's done in WWE is be NXT Women's Tag Team Champions with Io Shirai, aka Io Sky, today. And I'm gonna be honest, man. I didn't watch any of Zoey Stark stuff in NXT. I was watching 2.0. I was watching, you know, NXT through that era, but I just really didn't pay attention to Zoey Stark. I was watching the Tiffany Strattons, the Lyras, you know, all those kind of people. But when she debuted on the main roster against Nikki Cross on Raw, she didn't really get a good reaction, but I loved her theme song and I loved her look. And I'm like, who is that? I'm like, some people, when I just look at them, I'm drawn to them. I'm like, she can be something. I see the vision. I like everything she got going. She got one of the best theme songs to me. And I'm like, I like what's going on with Zoey Stark. Whoever this is, she didn't get a lot of reaction because people didn't really know her. She didn't really do much in NXT. Never NXT Women's Champion, you know, nothing like that. And her most noteworthy feud, I would say, is with Io Shirai and maybe Toxic Attraction. She had some good matches with JC Jane and Gigi Dolan. Now, her win-loss record is atrocious, but win-loss records to me don't matter that much. The Miz win-loss record is bad. Asuka, she was undefeated for 2 years, but her win-loss record is absolutely terrible. Zoey Stark, she's on the up and up in 2025. But prior to that, man, really bad. Really bad. Took a lot of losses. Like, when she went to the main roster, she was getting her butt kicked a lot, bro. Like, it's crazy. And I've come to the realization that, well, I've been come to this realization. Everyone that's on NXT, when they come up, they're not meant to be pushed as megastars. We all understand that. But if you present someone that way, then why can't we feel some type of way when they don't live up to the potential that you pushed them? They pushed Zoey Stark to the forefront. I'm going to get into that in a little bit. They put Zoey Stark in a high-profile rivalry with the Trish Stratus, the leader of the Becky Lynch stuff. Zoey Stark had a match against Becky Lynch. It was a very good showing. And we thought we were going to get something from that. They dropped the ball as soon as they stopped Zoey Stark from having a program with Trish Stratus once she turned on her. Zoey Stark literally was right there. If they would have went ahead and did that program, I don't know what the situation is, but if they would have did that program, then Zoey Stark would have for sure catapulted up because people would have been invested. People love Trish Stratus, whether she's a heel or not. You have Zoey Stark as a babyface, come in, beat Trish Stratus. Trish Stratus passes the torch to Zoey Stark, and then we're there. Now, we have mid-card women's championships now, so it's not like Zoey Stark got to be the WWE Women's Champion, the World Heavyweight Women's Champion. That's fine. She can be the IC Champion, United States Champion, but then they also, in my opinion, dropped the ball with, they should have just did Lyra versus Zoey Stark. Obviously, you know, hindsight. I think Lyra and Zoey Stark would have had a better match. I like Dakota Kai a lot. But I think that would have been, because in our minds, right, it would have been, all right, whoever wins this match is like next up. And yeah, Lyra still was going to win. But Zoey Stark would have still been in our brain like, wait a minute now. You know, she was in the finals against Lyra. Maybe she'll get the title shot next. Maybe, you know, she'll have to run that back. Obviously, Ivy now is going to be Lyra's next opponent. But I think Zoey Stark deserves better than being in pure fusion. And I like Shayna Baszler and Sonya Deville a lot. But their time has passed. They fumbled the bag with Shayna Baszler. She should have won the Raw Women's Championship as soon as she got on the main roster. Her NXT Women's Championship run was one of the best runs I've seen in NXT. Sonya Deville, obviously, she went through a lot of personal things in her life. So you can't be mad at her for, you know, not wrestling and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. It's just this group being paired together. It kind of, at one point I was like, okay, this is pretty good, but this is a group that should have been Ronda Rousey, Sonya Deville, and Shayna Baszler years ago. Zoey Stark to me doesn't fit into that group. You see your boy about to die. I'm fighting through, y'all. Cheer me on. I'm fighting through. Give me the force, nigga. So I'm like, bro, like what's going on? Like, the Pure Fusion stuff, they don't got to be women's tag team champions. They just got to be credible. Like, Damage Control been kicking their ass. From my experience, out of the group, I would say obviously Sonya Deville's the best talker. I think Shayna Baszler has the most intimidation factor. But that drop kick that Zoey Stark did to Dakota Kai on that last Monday Night Raw when they had that match, man, that was fire, bro. Zoey Stark is an athlete. She's very good in the ring. People talk about her character and personality. Zoey Stark has personality. Zoey Stark has character. You go back, you look at NXT, look at the stuff she was doing with Io Shirai when they was in the sushi bar and she ain't like the sushi. Zoey Stark can have like good comedic timing. She has great facial expressions when she does comedy. Like, Zoey Stark could easily be like a part of like an Alpha Academy and do like humor like that, which I don't want her to do. I'm just saying she has personality. What I don't like, you see these people on the TikToks and Instagram, they show all this personality, but WWE tells them they gotta be bland as hell. Zoey Stark is hella bland, but every now and then with the Pure Fusion stuff, you can see her doing something that's very off-putting. It's kind of like with the Creed brothers, what they do with American Made. Like they do the little stupid laugh or they make a joke or whatever. I'm like, yo, these people got personality. We just don't let it be utilized. Like, as a heel, you can still have personality. But I think Zoey Stark is better suited to be a face. That's that. So if we were ever to get a Zoey Stark versus Lyra, I would like to see it reversed. I think, I've actually seen Lyra as a heel. Shout out to my boy Danilo that sent me, her in the Indies doing heel promos and stuff like that. So I think if you switch their roles, they can have a great feud. And Zoey Stark, here's the thing, Zoey Stark don't gotta win. I'm not saying that just because they're my favorites that they have to be the champions. What I'm saying is, how do you expect people to not be invested in these people that you present as a threat or you present as the next big thing, and then when you just, never mind, how do you expect the fans not to be like, what happened? Zoey Stark was a promising prospect, bro. I'm telling y'all. But in the Pure Fusion stuff, I thought was actually gonna work, but hasn't been working, bro. They don't give Pure Fusion enough to do. Sonya Deville is a great talker, but I would rather Sonya Deville just be Shayna Baszler's manager, and they do something like that. Or when Lola Vice come up, you throw Lola Vice in there, because then it's all MMA, all MMA people, and then you got Lola Vice turn on them eventually because she's the most good looking one and she got more potential than Fist Don't Lie and all that. Here's what I would do. Bring Trish Stratus back. Have Sonya Deville say, listen, we need some guidance. We need somebody who can actually get us to the next step and the next level. So I've called in a favor from a legend. Trish Stratus comes and she's like, and then Zoey Stark's like, Trish, whoa, I got a problem with her. I'm not working with her. And Sonya Deville like, you're gonna work with her. You're gonna fall in line and you're gonna listen. And Trish like, don't worry about it. We could patch it up. Oh, I always believed in you. Blah blah blah. They have tag team matches and 6 women tag team matches. Trish is doing the blind tag to Zoey Stark. Trish is taking credit for Zoey Stark's win. Zoey Stark does most of the offense, but Trish does the pin. Stuff like that. And Zoey Stark had enough, and Zoey like, Shayna, we gotta leave this group because I think me and you could do something. We've had our differences. We've teamed up just as a tag team. We don't need them. Shayna Baszler goes and tells Sonya Deville and Trish like, yo, we gotta get her out of here. She thinks she's better than y'all. They turn on Zoey Stark. Maybe Zoey Stark gets help from Damage Control. Maybe Zoey Stark gets help from Maxine Dupree. They sent Zelina Vega over to Smackdown, so now it's Zelina Vega. But you know what I'm saying? Like lower level talent, women talent on Raw. She leads her own team against them. And then Trish Stratus calls Zoey Stark out one-on-one. Zoey Stark gets the win, and now people are invested. You got this super mega heel group with Sonya Deville, Trish Stratus, and Shayna Baszler against Zoey Stark, Maxine Dupree, and whoever else you want to throw in there. Maybe she calls up Shotzi. Maybe Io Sky say, listen, I'll help you out. We got history together, so I'll help you out for the time being, whatever the case may be. Those are just my thoughts. I think that would be some good fantasy booking. I like Zoey Stark a lot, man. I think she's still a promising prospect. I don't want to see her, get tossed to the side and she has nothing to do. She doesn't got to be a super duper mega star. She doesn't got to be the women's world champion. She can win a women's IC title. Come on now. After she beats Trish, challenges Lyra Valkyria. You know what I'm saying? Zoey Stark comes in at the face. Lyra turns heel again. Maybe she, runs into Taylor Paxley and something else happens with that. I think that would be good for Zoey Stark. But yeah, man, to be in WWE for that long and you only ever been NXT Tag Team Champions is crazy. Yeah, man, it's crazy. That's her only accomplishment. But listen, let me know what y'all think about this setup. Do y'all like the lighting? Got me a new light, got me a ring light. Let me know if y'all like the lighting. If this is cool, I'll try some different things. I just want to see, you know, add quality to the content. Like your boy is really struggling. Like it's all in my chest. Y'all don't care. Like, comment, subscribe, leave for love, support. As always, I'll talk to you guys later, man. Looking forward to, you know, dropping more content for you. Black History Month is upon us. I'll be dropping a lot of Black History Month topics, and I'll be dropping a Royal Rumble review on Sunday. So stay tuned for that, man. Thank you for love, support. As always, I'll talk to y'all later, man. Peace.